Now, for months now, we have been chronicling the efforts of Spanish descendants to reclaim energy wealth held by the state of Texas.
And recently, that struggle moved to a Texas courthouse where the ancestors of this state's earliest settlers showed up in force to fight for their rights. Fox 26's Greg Grugan was right there.
Not far from the river their forefathers called the Rio Bravo, a battle is underway for a birthright.
We are not asking for anything that was not meant to be ours.
By the hundreds they gathered in Zapata, descendants of the original Spaniards who settled this land and then gradually lost it. Hundreds of thousands of acres later found rich in oil and natural gas.
We're here to be the voice of our ancestors.
Since oil rights were never transmitted, those oil rights remain in the family.
It is in this South Texas courthouse that a district judge sought to reverse the legal progress for which these land grant descendants have long struggled. For many here, it's just the latest chapter in a century-old story of dispossession and denial.
We lost our lands and our royalties and everything to the oil companies.
We also know that some were duped. In other words, they were tricked into getting off the land.
Here, accounts of forced eviction and violent intimidation are plentiful. Real tragedies preserved and passed down through the generations.
They were told that if you continue your search to get the property back, you will be shot dead.
All for billions of dollars worth of energy wealth that could have changed fortunes, altering hardscrabble lives for the better.
Being out in the fields picking cotton when they should have had money. They didn't have to suffer.
A lot of children that could have gotten a good education and could have made something of themselves.
And so, armed with patience and persistence,
for my father and my uncles and my aunts,
they wait for truth and justice to prevail.
In my world, America rights its wrongs.
On this day, the judge seeking to strip land grant descendants of their legal standing as heirs was overruled. The fight for hundreds of millions in unclaimed and future energy royalties will go on.
We're going to be victorious for you.
The abiding hope in this town near the border is that sooner rather than later, Texas lawmakers will be listening. In Zapata, Greg Grugan, Fox 26 News.